Hi, this is Muck671 again doing another video on the River Thames. Free fishing and free parking most of the time, sometimes very cheap parking, and good access to the water. I've two spots to show you today, but on the route I thought I'd show you this other little spot here. It's right by Thamesmead Island. It's a little concrete area with a park bench. Very comfortable, but the problem is the parking. But I just thought I'd show you that en route. So the first place I'll be showing you is on the eastern point of Thamesmead Island. We'll be pulling into Rivermead car park on the right here in just a second. It's a lovely spot, free parking, great access to the river. You need a bit of flow and there's not much here at the moment, so it looks quite difficult to say the least, but I'll explain in detail in just a second on the cabbage weed problems, that type of thing. So if you see the landing stage in front of us with the tyres hanging off of it, my friends had two sets of rods nearly go in through huge runs. Not sure what they are, big fish, but the water was well up then, up another 1.5 foot I would say. Very, very good spot obviously when the water's up and there's plenty of colour. I've also seen some chap lose his rods here, his tackle box, the seat box that he was sat on. He panicked, don't think he was expecting to get a run quite like that, but basically everything went in. He's casting in the same sort of place as my friend, roughly there, just off of the stage there. Now, if you look really closely directly in front of us, there's actually a gap just about there. It's lovely and smooth, nice soft bottom, but it's one of the only real decent clear gaps you can actually fish here. And this is where the main flow comes from when there's a lot more, well, just more water on the Thames. And this bit here is like the backwater. It's the sort of back end of the island, so it's very, very slack, even in really, really, really high water. There's lots and lots of swims on Thamesmead Island, which is just in front of me here, but the access is at the other end, a small bridge, but the parking can be quite bad, and it's a really long walk to get to this spot on this point. But I would suggest putting on a pair of boots or waders, depending on how high it is, and just cross the water there, go onto the island, and literally the first and second swim are just absolutely gorgeous, and it's actually fishing straight out to the main river. I posted a video a little while ago on a campsite called Coarse. It's at Sunbury Lock, but it's basically opposite Thamesmead Island here. So it gives you an opportunity to fish the other bank. It's got great access if you stay at the campsite. There's a gate with a padlock with a code on it, so you can get straight to the river from there. It's right at Sunbury Lock. Brilliant access, well worth checking out. The last place we'll be checking out is a car park called Old Bathing Station Car Park. It's another backwater to an island just above Sunbury Lock Weir. This spot isn't quite as prolific as it used to be in the 80s and 90s for the barbel, etc. I've been talking to the locals over the years and they all seem to say the same sort of thing. The heyday really was the 80s and 90s. There's a few spots like that on the river. It's a bit of a shame, don't know why, but I think still on the right day. I mean, I've heard reports of, you know, decent catches of silverfish, that sort of thing, so who knows. If you see the overflow weir for Sunbury Lock in front of you there, that might explain why it was so good. Imagine high water, there's a nice slack area here, you've got fast aerated water in front of you again just there, so they're bound to sort of move just a few yards to here occasionally. I'll leave you with some slow panning shots of the swims so you can sort of make up your own mind on how much space you need, etc. But they're all fairly large, very, very comfortable. There's 4 swims actually here, main swims. But I'll leave you with some music and I hope you enjoy. Hopefully it's been informative. Don't forget to hit the like if you like it, subscribe and all that sort of palaver. And thanks for watching.